Is 3 days long enough to spend exploring Iceland? We spent a long weekend in this Nordic paradise to find out.
With a country as sparse as Iceland, which offers so many mind-blowing natural sights, it's almost impossible to cover everything in a single trip. We knew that with only 3 days, we had to be super strategic in how we planned the trip to ensure we made the most of every single minute. We managed to soak in the Sky Lagoon, explore Reykjavik city, and cover the Golden Triangle, with enough time to spend the evening searching for the Northern Lights. So last time we came to Iceland, we went to the Blue Lagoon. So this time we wanted to try something a little bit different and go to the Sky Lagoon, and then we can decide which is better. The Sky Lagoon's meant to be a little bit more high-end, a little bit more fancy, so let's treat ourselves to a little bit of luxury. It's only about 10-15 minutes outside of Reykjavik, so super easy to get to, but let's go see what all the fuss is about.
We didn't want to feel rushed and also wanted to maximise the time before it got busy, so booked the earliest possible time when it opened at 10 a.m.
So far, definitely a little bit more fancy than the Blue Lagoon. So nice private change rooms. It's definitely not as busy.
So nice.
Really nice.
We've got a perfect day for it.
Perfect blue skies, nice cool air on your face, but warm water. What do you think it is? Probably 28 degrees? I don't know. We'll find out at the end how warm this water actually is. It feels beautiful.
That was a perfect way to spend a morning here in Iceland. I feel so relaxed. It is definitely a super different vibe from the Blue Lagoon. It's a little bit more grown up, and you have this ritual process where you go into a sauna and a few different temperature steam rooms and a body scrub. Super cool.
After filling up with a delicious cheese toastie, we were ready to head to our super cool accommodation. But between Reykjavik and our hotel was Kerid Crater, which was so worth the small detour. This colourful crater lake was formed over 6,000 years ago, and due to the minerals in the soil, the water shimmers with a beautiful aquamarine colour. It is super pretty. I know we thought the colours were really cool at the start, but as you get closer down to the water, it really is a stark contrast. It really is really beautiful.
We were so excited for our accommodation as the photos looked incredible, and it certainly did not disappoint.
We are staying in the cutest accommodation. It is actually a farm for horses. So we've got those gorgeous Icelandic horses here, and these really cool cabins. We've got a hot tub which fills up with geothermal water.
We're definitely gonna have to fill that up tonight and go for a little tub while trying to watch the Northern Lights.
How cute is this? It's kind of horsey themed.
Super cozy.
So cozy.
This would do us perfectly for tonight. Another amazing feature of this accommodation is that literally a 10-minute walk away is a super cool Viking restaurant. How cool is the grass roof? While nothing in Iceland is cheap, this meal was definitely worth it.
Oh my goodness, it had snowed overnight, so we woke up to the most amazing views out our windows, and the feel of our little timber cottage was totally different. This was so beautiful.
There is so much to do in Iceland, but the challenge is that it's all spread quite far apart. So with our limited time, we chose to stick to the Golden Triangle and hit the main sites of Pingvellir National Park, the Geysir and Gullfoss Waterfall. With incredible blue skies, we started the day at Pingvellir National Park, which is famous as being the meeting point of two separate continents. If you're feeling game, you can even snorkel in the cold water between them. We're at the tectonic plates now. It's such a cool spot, beautiful. And it's actually where Iceland's first parliament was, which I was very surprised by.
No geologist, but it's where two tectonic plates meet, and it is just so beautiful. I think there's a sneaky waterfall to go visit behind you.
Let's go check it out. We just gone through the middle of the tectonic plate, so you got North America on one side and Eurasia on the other. You can see it down here, the line that goes through the middle.
So cool.
Super cool.
Next stop is the Geysir, which erupts every 6 to 10 minutes and it goes pretty impressively high. Super cool and super stinky.
Finally, after about 5 minutes of waiting, the water bubbled and exploded into the air.
We're at one of the most famous stops on the Golden Circle, Gullfoss, which is an incredible and massive waterfall. Let's go check it out.
Our reaction to the snow quickly went from excitement to survival as we braved the increasing winds and snow blowing into our eyes to climb down the stairs and get as close to the waterfall as possible. After soaking in the powerful flow of the water, we quickly turned back for the safety and shelter of the car. Miraculously, at the lower elevation where our accommodation was, the weather was still absolutely perfect, so we decided to unwind after the hectic day in the natural thermal waters of our balcony spa. This was just what the doctor ordered.
Enjoying our beautiful hot tub overlooking the Icelandic fields behind us with a cheeky glass of rosé. Doing a quick whistle stop tour around Reykjavik. We've got about 2 hours. We're starting here at the Harpa, which is a stunning concert hall right on the water. The blue-green glass tiles kind of look like fish scales, which I'm sure is intentional given its beautiful location in the harbour. At Sandholt Bakery, it is super busy and popular here, so I have high expectations. A friend has told us that the toasty they had here was life-changing, so we've ordered that, a nice pulled lamb toasty. So we have a 3-cheese toasty. It looks so decadent with sriracha cream, and then Peter got this amazing looking lamb toasty with cheese and pickled cabbage, and it's got 2 types of sauces. So we've just left Sandholt Bakery, and I can safely say that cheese toasty was like in the top 2 I've ever had in my life.
Definitely. I preferred the lamb sandwich, but the cheese was a very, very close second. But with either of them, you can't get wrong. They're both amazing.
And really, really cute vibes and interiors, and the coffee was actually pretty decent for Europe.
Yeah, despite having a really big line at the front, it moved pretty quickly, so don't be too deterred if you see a line at the front.
10 out of 10 breakfast, definitely recommend. Next stop on our little walk around Reykjavik is Rainbow Street. This street is so cool. It was painted 1 year for Pride and now it's here to stay. And this street has heaps of really cute shops, and at the end is the super famous Reykjavik church, which I won't even try and pronounce.
Hallgrimskirkja, which is the most beautiful church with super unique architecture. You can see it from all around the city because it's so prominent and so high above everything else, and it has an amazing viewpoint from the top, which you can see all around the city in 360 degrees.
Next up is a cheeky little coffee right here on the harbour. We're gonna go check out Rost. How sweet does it look?
This was such a cute spot overlooking the harbour to drink our criminally expensive tea and coffee. But with views like this, we don't mind spending a little bit extra.
Final stop is lunch. We're heading to Messin, and I have been fantasizing about this meal for years since we were last here. Let's go. It's as good as I remember.
Everything you wanted it to be? So with full bellies, it was time to wrap up our trip and head to the airport. I think a lot of people would be scared to only spend 3 days in Iceland, but honestly, we felt like we covered a lot and even had time to relax in our spa. If you do have the luxury though of being able to spend more time here, make sure to check out our previous Iceland vlog, which covers so much more, including the famous South Coast.